Hello everyone, welcome back to a special edition of the AVS show coming straight to you from New York City. Happy holidays everyone.
Happy holidays.
Yes, we are so in the spirit. Clink, clink, clink everyone.
Clink, clink, clink.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Thank you once again for tuning in to
me.
Thank you once again for tuning in to MinaTV. Go ahead and subscribe, and after the show, go on Instagram and follow us at the AVS show. Clearly, I didn't get the sweater, the ugly sweater memo.
You won't look like fine boy.
But you guys look so adorable.
Thank you.
But I'm still, matching with the colors, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it's fine. It's fine.
And there's a special surprise.
Hey.
Oh yes, Glitz, give it to them.
Wait a minute.
Hey!
We didn't light them up. Oh. Hey, ABS give you light. Oh.
Where did you get this? The dollar store? What's going on?
Dollar store, care. Dollar store.
Shade.
Did they fly this one from Obalende?
Yes.
Did they make them in Nigeria?
And it fits you
Anything
so
you
much
need.
because your name is
Glitz.
Even my thing, they fall down. They collapse. They dupes challenge.
Oh, who is this little one too?
This is my husband.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All
For the
right.
holidays.
All right, good.
not gonna
I'm
be
so happy you
single
guys are
this
bringing the
Christmas.
energy because today's topic, we are doing a countdown.
Yeah.
And this is their very first countdown, y'all.
Yes.
Countdown
We are
virgin.
virgins.
Countdown virgin.
Virgins. Why you say countdown in front of it? We are virgins.
Oh, virgins.
Virgins.
You guys already know
And
my
for our
status.
viewers, every now and then we do countdowns. And today we are doing 12 craziest things that happened this past year.
So much.
Yes, as you all know, we're in December. We are going into 2019.
Wow.
So we
Time
decided
flies.
to count down the 12 craziest things that happened in 2018.
Yes, sir.
They are not in any particular order, but we're going to start with the number one. So are you ready? So the number one on our list, the Me Too movement.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And by the way, our craziest list it can be good, it can be bad. It's anything that we find absurd, crazy, and fun. All right, so the Me Too movement was a movement against sexual harassment and sexual assault. It actually started in 2006. But last year and early this year, an actress, Alyssa Milano, made it popular by using the hashtag #MeToo and encouraged everybody to tell their story.
Absolutely.
Have you ever been sexually harassed? Use that Me Too and tell your story, and it became very, very popular. That same Me Too movement exposed a lot of our freaky pervert men.
That's right.
Pedophiles.
In the media, in Hollywood,
Yes.
at your job place, and it helped. It helped expose them. As we speak right now, Bill Cosby is in jail.
Clink.
Harvey Weinstein has lost a lot of partnership and deal. We're still watching him, by the way, but it actually exposed a lot of these men. So what do you think about it? Was it crazy to you when you heard, all these people coming out with their stories?
It empowered people. Like, I think that Me Too movement is an amazing movement because it empowered people. And they said even the boys were getting involved in it.
Yes.
Because some people were abused. It wasn't just women that were abused.
Yes.
Men were abused too. So I think it empowered and also gave people a voice. Because you know what? People that are victims of sexual assault, or sexual abuse, are always quieting down. And even the time for the crime is not enough for what they do. So I'm glad that hashtag happened.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
I'm
The fact
glad.
that people are coming out is just amazing. Women now know that there's nothing bad about you saying that you were raped. There's nothing bad with no more shaming. We've now come to the terms that this is really happening, and it's okay for you to come out and speak. That was a great thing that happened this year.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was the best. That's one of the best things that happened this year
Yes.
because it gave people a voice. Before, people were not able to tell anyone and not be shamed. So it removed the stigma from it.
Yes.
And it also gave people who were oppressed power to speak up. So that's the best.
And also, it is not a plot against men. Men are also coming out with their stories of sexual harassment. Oprah Winfrey's Golden Globe speech was all about Me Too movement and empowering women.
Yeah.
So it was great, and it's still working. It's still having its impact, and it was great. I love that. So that's my pick. We're gonna move on
Countdown.
to number 2, Miss Spitfire.
Number 2, social media increased the awareness on police brutality, domestic violence, rape, kidnapping in parts of Africa. Now, a lot of times this has always been the case, but thank God for 2018, people are well aware that social media has a great influence on the outcomes and on these cases. So people started recording. Anytime you get domestically abused, they put it up there. You see somebody being kidnapped, they would, as opposed to jungle justice, they'll record and create awareness. The police, the Nigerian police, for example, they have like a handle that you can tag them on. Whatever whatever you recorded, they would investigate. They'll follow up the story. Even police officers were getting in trouble. There was a guy who was saying we featured him on this show. He was caught drunk. He lost his job. Yeah, he was drunk. He was caught drunk with a loaded gun in his hand, and he lost his job. Messi Aigbe, who her husband beat up, she had proof. It was on social media, created awareness about domestic violence and how people are going through this and not saying anything. And now this has created a platform. Social media gave a platform for people to come out and say, this is what I'm going through, I need help.
Yeah, social media was very, very great this year, because the past few years, we've seen that people misused it. I saw a lot of twerking videos, splitting, like unnecessary things. But this year, I saw more of that. People using social media for good, exposing this bad police people and all of that. So yeah, we used it really well this year. I'm proud.
And I think it was really great that a lot of the blogs, because we're AfricanBlogsSay, says a lot of the blogs posted when people were abused, when little girls, or so we're able to follow a story and call accountability. Because when social media makes an outcry, you see there's more investigation around it, there's more things around it, and there's more conversations, and then people that are abused are less likely to get attacked or killed in the thing, because we know who's going to do the killing, so we know who you are. So like even to the Ednot, Instablog, a lot of the, Linda Keji, they've really started posting things like that. Even Linda Keji, this guy abused a young woman that was he was head of he abused a woman. So it was, and she put it out. Linda put it out. So when you're holding accountability and holding people to the fire, less of these things are going to happen.
That's right.
Behind our backs.
So Timani, what's on the next list?
An African bishop actually asked the government to deduct tithes from the salaries.
That was a crazy story.
That was crazy. With a small drunken head.
Yes.
Drink strong.
So what actually happened? Remind our viewers what happened in that story.
So we actually delivered that news on the ABS show. And a bishop in a particular country actually asked that the government should deduct tithes from its people's or citizens' salaries. So in other words, after taking tax, they should take tithes. So he wanted tithe to become a legal thing to be passed into the government. And that was crazy.
Mandatory act.
That was mandatory. So that's one of the craziest things I have heard to come out of Africa in this year.
Yeah. But this is just even what we are hearing, because these pastors are asking for everything. They're asking for people to lick their shoes for prayer. They're asking for this. They're asking for such unrealistic things, and you are asking people for money that they really don't have. We know that the basic the base income is not equal to what anybody can live off of, and they keep asking for that. So I'm glad that this story came out, because he looks like a fool.
There are a lot of them like that too. Plenty of them. The ones that wear hustle as the shirt and hustle people out of their money, hustle people out, walk on people in the guise of trying to heal them, sleep with people. We talk about they have holy sperm. It's a bunch of nonsense. And social media did influence the exposure of all these fake pastors. Some people are still going to fall victim to their gimmicks, but a lot of us are.
I remember this story when we spoke about it, and he was actually doing this because the church programs are not being funded well, so he wanted the government to step in and make tithing mandatory. I wonder if this has happened. Do we have any updates?
No, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yes, it's not. It didn't happen. It's never going to happen. You better not touch these people's hard-earned money.
Okay.
It's ridiculous, and that was actually one of the craziest things we heard this year. Good pick. So can we move on to the number 4 on the list of the craziest things that happened?
I'm crazy, yo. I didn't go school. I didn't get college degree. But I see to be a celebrity, social media is the craze. So there were lots of social media celebrities that came out this way. Let me name 3 that really stood out. The Coupe Challenge. Those fine French boys.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mr. Smells. Smell Buhari. LWNO.
R-U.
And you didn't cut me.
Did you cut me?
So you listed 3. So tell us more about those 3.
The 3. I have a video first. I want to show the video, and then I'll tell you more about them.
All right, so let's watch the video.
Hey, my money one like coupe, money 2 like coupe, money 3 like coupe, money 4 like coupe, to your ex-girlfriend, money coupe, to your ex-boyfriend, spell on there.
Bora mano B O G O N O A N O I N O R F I N O U G O.
Someone calling me a gay. They must be. What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't cut me. Did they cut me? Ask the policeman. Did they cut me? There was no call. There was no evidence. Oh yeah, let's go and meet the evidence. All they was doing was bring condom, and I don't even use it. For crying out loud.
You can see Mr. Spells has been glowed up. He was a man on the street. He was, he drank a lot. Probably had some mental issues. They have glowed him up beyond. Mr. Spells has 69K followers. That's
even past me.
69K followers on Instagram. I only have 4. Hey, Mr. Spells. And then the Coupe Challenge boys.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about that one.
So wait, the Coupe Challenge boys.
Yes.
What happened to the 4th guy?
We have another picture.
We have another picture of them.
No. It's not even about picture. Forget about picture. Charlie is saying,
I'm sorry.
what happened to the 4th guy? That's not even the case. The funny thing is, 4 people just sat there in front of Samsung, not even iPhone. And they are doing and they are doing shaku that they did not even introduce to a song that they did not even sing. The artist did not even blow.
Right now?
No. I'm being factual.
It sounds
the
like
artist did not blow. The person that sang the song. Then some
sang the song.
Some 4 boys are touring the world with someone else's song.
But that's the power. Thank you, my sister.
Yes.
That's the power of social media. And you will never know what people are going to, retweet or love. So that's why, and I love that the fact that they use this. They took lemon and made lemonade out of it. I'm drinking too much. They started touring. My question is, what happened to the other coupe guy?
He came to his senses.
There was 4 of them. And now every time I turn around,
you divide money 4 ways is less money, 3 ways is more money. So they divide
every time I turn around, there are 3 boys.
Yes.
The other one, what happened?
They don't cut them
Your
off
mother
now.
told you not to stop the nonsense.
But the thing is, you know what I really liked about the Coupe Challenge? It gave a shine to our African Francophone countries. Because all those guys are French. They were speaking French. Because, Anglophone really gets some kind of a shine when you come to think. But it really kind of gave a chance. And it's Francophone country singing a Ghanaian song, right?
Yeah.
It's by A Star, who's he's the problem. He did the what is that other song that
How
A
will
Star
I
did?
know? When it's only coupe, we know.
Oh gosh. All right, so let's move on to the number 5
song.
Number 5 on the list of the craziest things that happened this year. Money magically disappearing in Africa.
I do remember that one.
You guys remember? So we spoke a whole lot of. Oh my goodness. So first, since I have this picture up, you guys remember when the news broke out about money missing in Liberia, in Africa, and with the Nigerian news, it was said that the snakes swallowed the money.
And the monkeys and the rats.
And monkeys as well. The government lost a container in Nigeria that had...
In Liberia.
60
billion.
Is it 60 million?
60 billion Liberian dollars.
Yes. And up to now, we still can't find the money. So what is actually really going on? And there are people that believe these stories.
That's the funny thing. People believe
this story. You guys believe, that's the most craziest thing ever.
Yes.
They believe these stories. Yes. So what do you guys think about money magically disappearing? We're not going to have that in 2019.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. But you know what? It's just that you talk about a lack of education because it's these spiritual forces that is leading this monkey. And how can a monkey, if you're even if you're smart in your head, how is a monkey collecting billions of naira and carrying them out?
Yes.
How is that possible?
Question. Do you know what 72 million looks like in cash?
The
One monkey,
know.
even if it's a clan of monkeys, how would they now carry the Ghana must go? Is it Ghana must go a box? Is it bitcoins? What are we dealing with here? Animal will go and pack it and go. People believed the story.
Yes,
they believed it, and that's the end of the. We never heard about 36 million on the 72 again.
That's because we have been conditioned to believe a lot. We believe in power, spirit. You open wardrobe, somebody will vomit money.
Yes.
This one will disappear. Wear ring, they will not see you on the highway. So we believe anything.
As much as we can laugh about this story, I also, when we spoke about it, it's really disrespectful.
Yes.
It's really disrespectful to the people in your country.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, you corrupted, you took the money, stole the money, put it in your own personal account. I need you to sit down and think about the lie.
Yes.
Think about it. Give me a very creative lie, educated lie. Tell me that, my people, 16 divided by 10 minus this equals the 0, so we don't have the money.
Yeah.
Confuse me.
Confuse me.
No. But don't just come and tell me snakes swallow the money.
It's just like
we can't find the containers.
Yes.
Rubbish.
You know, it's like you don't even think about it. That means you don't even care about me.
They don't think, you know what? It's so funny.
Come up with a proper lie.
Our government think we're ignorant. That's what it is.
In 2019, our leaders, we need proper lies.
No,
think about it.
Don't think about it.
They will never stop lying, so at least proper lies.
Yes,
my dear.
Respect us enough to sit down and come up with a good lie.
And how about caging the animals? Since they're
Yes,
running,
yes,
since they're
please.
running wild.
Yes.
Since we got a zoo in Nigeria, there's a zoo in the streets. So.
Yes.
Mind you, my entire existence, I never seen a monkey. I
at
never
all.
seen a lion.
You never
I
seen a
never seen a
monkey?
snake.
Not
I don't
in
know
the
how.
road.
Which village this girl come from, I beg?
I don't understand how animals
They
are
don't see
taking
the
things
inside.
on.
She's seen a monkey.
That's not what I mean.
We don't have
That's what
animals.
you
We don't
mean.
have
We
safaris
have
walking
zoo.
around.
That's what you mean.
We have zoo.
Talking about snake picked up money.
All right, well, let's move on to the next.
Next crazy
the
thing.
next list, we have number 7, right? Or number 6.
yes.
I'm confused. This drink, who gave us?
The
whose
next
idea was
crazy
this?
thing, darlings. Please go to the next crazy thing.
Next crazy thing.
Number what? Number 6.
What I
Slow
consider
down,
the craziest, one of the craziest things of 2018 was that the More Than Me Academy in Liberia finally, oh God, I know, it's very upsetting. The More Than Me Academy in Liberia finally acknowledged all that was done, the HIV that was in, the HIV infection that was passed on to all the kids. They finally acknowledged that really did happen, and you know, and the families we finally got some kind of closure. So that was one of the craziest things that happened because of the story that, you know, the online story of it.
Yes.
So the More Than Me Academy was more like a safe haven that was created by a lady called Katie Mailer.
We spoke about it here.
Yes, we spoke about it on the ABS show. And her co-founder, Macintosh Johnson, who of which both of them were actually intimate with each other. Yes, so the lady had the guy in charge of the More Than Me, and while she did other affairs,
raising money
the whole time, they're supposed to be taking care of these young ladies. This guy was just busy.
Harvesting.
He was taking care of them in his own way.
Everything in the school, even the staff, and then also infecting them with HIV/AIDS. Now in 2013, this came to light. They went through the case. 2015, guy was convicted of you know, all the crimes that he's committed, and he actually died in jail.
He don't die.
But now, 2018, they finally acknowledged all that happened and said, you know, they're sorry to the families.
But that wasn't enough. We spoke about it as to how that is still not enough because the school is still...
They have to close the school
down.
They have to shut down that school.
2019,
who's running that school?
Right now,
it's not my mother.
I don't think it's being run right now.
I mean, I think right now it's going through. She stepped down. The school is still going on, but she stepped down supposedly. But I think that she's still a part of it. She's still involved with it and involved with Liberia, and Liberia is like in bed with her because they were going to actually have her help them with all of their schools. Can you imagine? They were going to give her their schools.
See mass HIV.
Can you imagine? Imagine that?
And if this happened in America, what do you think will happen?
She would get dragged. No, they'll say she has mental illness. You know how they do that in America.
Because she's white.
They'll say she has mental illness because she's white. No, seriously, that is unforgivable. That is, you know, do you understand that if you infect somebody with HIV, one person, you can go to jail without letting them know your status.
Yes.
Because you're supposed to let your partner know your status.
That's right.
Like even when you go for an HIV test in America, they will ask you all your partner's name. So if you ever come out positive, they are going to inform all of them. Somebody you have been in bed with or been intimate with has come in contact with HIV virus. Go get
She's probably
tested.
still involved with Liberia because she's bringing so much attention to
And
Liberia. Money to Liberia.
Absolutely.
And it's like, how do you get rid of somebody like that?
Absolutely.
You know, so I feel like Liberia is taking the good and the
They
bad
should
with it.
shut the school down. After all, the building is theirs, the land is theirs. Close down the school.
And start a new school.
Yes.
This white savior thing has to stop.
Really?
There is no savior.
Yeah.
But Jesus.
You are your savior.
You said Jesus?
But Jesus.
That they painted white? All right, so let's move on. That's another show.
Another show.
All right, let's move on. Number 7 on the list, T-Money.
Yeah, one of the craziest things in 2018 is the fall challenge. Everybody has been falling.
Hey, I did follow.
Yes,
I love that.
Including this one. Yes, she did fall.
So the song Malwede was actually a song by a very good South African artist from Limpopo.
Yes. It's Afro House. Afrobeat
Can I
house.
finish my news?
I'm sorry.
Afrobeats queen, can I finish
Who
my
gave me
news?
this wine? Oh.
Hey! There is trouble and sex.
So his name is King Munada. And I would like us to watch how the song went viral all over Africa.
All right,
Okay.
A
let's
very
watch.
short video. Let's laugh a little bit. Oh yeah, Naka. So that's the fourth challenge, and that's King Munada. That was the last clip was him and Dr. Malinga. Dr. Malinga is also a very big Afro house artist. So that was how they recorded the song in the studio then, and they didn't know that song was going to be that big in Africa. So I just felt we should shed a light on it.
You know what was? You know, me and T Manny actually did it on the AVS show.
And
we
who
did the
recorded
challenge,
it?
and Charlie. Wait, it was fire. I'm sorry. I don't
recorded it.
Yes, you recorded it.
Fire.
You was
This
hating
one,
on the
though,
video
this
the
one.
whole time.
Okay, but he commented under it.
Nice.
He
Yeah, he
commented. He was
appreciated
appreciating it.
Yeah.
And right now, Caston Movet has put him as one of the headlining artists for one of the biggest Afrobeats concerts
they're all
in
gonna be
South
falling
Africa. They're all
when
going to be
it's
falling.
performed.
No.
Sometimes you just have to bend your
Yes.
neck.
You know
don't
what?
really
I'm
have
glad
to
you guys think
And
this
it's
is
Afro-
cute.
it's Afrobeats house
I'm glad you guys
music.
think this is cute because last year, when we had the one corner viral, no, don't say you said Ghanaians are smoking some kind of herbs and they are going
I'd
crazy.
rather fall than be smashing on the wall for no reason.
No, and I'd rather smash than to be fighting each other.
Smashing
It's the
is
same.
sexual
No,
partners.
but other countries are, and we weren't. We were actually loving and having fun and humping each other. Listen, every year something crazy
I
happens.
love one corner though.
But he didn't. He sat here
then
and
don't-
bashed it
don't-
because it was Ghana. Not
each other.
today.
No, not
One
because it's
corner.
Ghana.
Yes,
No,
because it's Ghana.
it's not because it's Ghana.
Yes.
Charlie,
Yes.
please give that wine.
Yes.
Charlie,
No,
bring
no,
him,
no,
bring him here.
Y'all know
Bring him, bring
Y'all know I'm
him.
heated every show. This is not because of the wine.
Okay.
But
Charlie,
I'm
but let's
saying,
heat it. It's a little
but
bit
I'm saying
fire.
every year we
Yes.
always get a crazy
Dance craze.
viral dance.
Yeah.
Last year was one corner and this year was falling.
challenge,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so everybody was falling. I'm
Is
glad.
it
I'm just saying when it comes to
That's
Ghana,
fine.
I don't want to
Two-
hear
I don't
that.
understand.
anymore.
Coupe and fall.
Coupe
This
fall,
year, and-
shaku shaku, zanku leg.
Yeah.
Is
Come with
zanku
something
leg
Yeah.
walk. Is that's the one that they tap and they jump to the center. And then you have the shaku shaku.
They were cute, but this one was the craziest.
This one was the
this was the
craziest. It
craziest.
was dope. I love
Because
this.
I mean, all over the place.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
All right, so number
Yeah,
8
you
on
got
the
this
list.
one,
Let's
Ghana.
move on.
Talking about Afrobeats, you see how big Afrobeats is right now. Afrobeats is trending harder than ever.
Tell them.
They are winning awards. We have won BT Awards several times now. We are nominated for Grammys. We're nominated for huge awards. The artists are closing concert venues, O2 Arena,
Left and
Back
right.
Place, everything. They are closing
Left and
huge
right.
left and right, and really it's so amazing to have East Africa, West Africa,
South
Africa, Central. It is really huge, and the impact of Afrobeats is so. It's so like, there's people in India, people in China, everybody's expressing the love of it. It's so funny that something that we already knew existed, now the world knows is existing. And I think the next wave of the biggest music is Afrobeats right now, because Afrobeats is, like when I turn on Hot 97, 105.1,
Yes.
WBLS,
Yes.
they're playing
Serious
Afrobeats.
SM.
Yes.
Can
Every
you
10
believe
minutes,
that?
I'm hearing Afrobeat music.
Even like before, you never heard that before. It was world
Yes.
music.
Of
They just put
course.
it in the back. Now it's Afrobeats.
Yes. Well, Afrobeat, beat is huge.
That one,
Oh my God.
This wine is strong. This wine is
Afrobeat is huge, and I'm glad that it's going worldwide. As we can see in the picture, though, I have one problem with the picture that you created, right? I see a lot of men. So moving on to 2019, I need my females to come up.
They don't give them shine, though.
I know,
You
but
give them shine.
we have to. We
You
have
give
to.
them
We
shine.
have
She
to.
gives them shine.
There's
I give
there
them
are a
shine.
lot
I
of
love the
amazing
women.
trying.
Yes.
Trying.
So
Doing
yes.
exactly the
This is-
same
yeah.
thing,
Yes.
but not
Yeah.
getting the same accolades.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
true.
As we appreciate this, we want females to come
More.
out.
The
So
industry is
diversity.
biased.
And
And
we
hopefully
also have to
they'll
give a shout out
balance
to
it
our
out.
Afrobeat artists that we have on
Yes.
stage here.
Young icon.
Dropped his new music.
T-Money.
Something like, download it, support
Yes,
him.
yes.
We
But
support
Timani,
each
our
other.
viewers
My
actually
head is
want
swelling.
We want you to sing a. We want you to sing a
Timani, our
note.
viewers actually want you to perform here one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, so you'll perform?
maybe we can make that happen.
Yes, bring your dance
Yeah,
side.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Afrobeat. So before we move on to the next list, I want to know who's your top Afrobeat artist.
Hey, don't set us
Let's
up
go.
like
My
that.
top one or just two?
Oh my God, top. How many people be on top?
Okay, my top Afrobeat artist is T-Money.
T-Man.
There we
Okay.
go.
Oh, okay.
Pick
That was
yourself.
good. Yeah.
I like that.
I have 5.
I'm
I'm the Afrobeats queen. Now, it's not fair. I can't pick one. Not fair.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick.
Flavor,
though, today.
Techno, Yemi Alade, Wizkid, and Pata Ranking.
Nice. What about you?
Burna Boy, Pato Rankin, Flavor. Yemi Alade, Tiwa, would I call Tiwa Savage an Afrobeat queen?
Yeah, she's an
sef?
Afrobeat
Eh,
artist.
Tiwa
Artist.
Savage.
They didn't ask you for queen.
In
They say
fact,
favorite artist.
Artist.
Yeah.
There are
I think the
plenty.
two that.
And
I like
Davido
music,
too. I
so
like
I have
Davido
plenty.
too.
In fact, the entire chart.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
we gotta
Davido.
go. Can I give me?
Platinum.
I have 3.
Those are my favorites.
The
I
3
put
that
them up there,
represented
actually.
best the most for me.
Yes.
Sack, Wizkid,
Yes.
and Techno.
All right, so
Hey.
that's dope. But since I mentioned only one, my
All
other two
right,
are
let's move on.
Burna Boy,
Yeah.
Those are my
Burna
top.
Boy,
They call me Bird.
and Burna Boy.
My tops are right there. These are all my
All right,
tops.
so speaking about Afrobeat, number 7. I said number 7. Right. Speaking about Afrobeat,
Yeah.
number 9. Craziest things that happened this year. Wizkid breaking all kinds of records and setting new levels for
Chai.
himself.
Yes,
That's
yes,
one though.
yes,
600,000 guy.
So I chose this because a lot of people think I hate Wizkid. I don't. I really like him. He's doing an amazing job. And these are some of the things that he did in 2018. He broke records such as he was the first not to only perform but sold out London Royal Albert Hall.
Yes.
Oh yes. He's only 28 years old, right? Father of 3. That's an accomplishment.
Yes. Boyfriend of 5
He
million.
signed a multi-million album deal with RCA Records. He's the youngest African artist to get a Grammy nomination. Oh, yes.
Big
7
deal.
Billboard nominations.
Hey.
I mean, I could go on and on and on. And also another accomplishments by him, he gave Tiwa Savage the fever.
Yes, the stew. Hashtag stew. Woo. He did
That is
Simba
stew,
de
yes.
I can't
sauce.
believe we didn't talk about stew season.
So, were you surprised by all?
Absolutely
his,
not. He's actually, you know what? He's very versatile, and he's worked with so many artists. It's like his sound. Like, there's no song that I've really heard from Wizkid that's bad. There's some people that I'm like, what happened? What happened? Wizkid is consistently always on, and his sound is so
always
beautiful.
on the music.
It's always on the music,
Father
and he's
wives
really,
will
really.
talk.
He's really. Wizkid was trending even before Afrobeats was like so hot. He's always been on, and he's like, he's a what do you call? He's like, what do you call one of those prodigy? I think he's a prodigy,
Yeah,
a
he
musical
is.
prodigy.
Yeah.
All right,
Wizkid
that's
is
awesome.
gonna. The good thing about breaking records is that he sets his record and then he breaks
Tops
his
it.
own record.
Yeah.
So Wizkid is gonna go down in history, whether
Yes.
they like it or not. His name will live on.
Absolutely.
Name one bad song from Wizkid.
The ones I don't know. I
There's
don't know.
no- yeah, there's
Well,
no-
I don't
bad
really like the
song.
Fever song. I really
Fever's-
don't. I really don't like.
Yeah,
the
but
Fever song.
everybody can like all songs. you
Yeah,
know?
so I give you
Music
one
speak
Fever.
to people differently.
Wizkid did good. He did good. He's been doing good, and he's only going to go get better because I mean, from when he started, from back, Joy and all that, he's been topping it and topping it, and so far he hasn't taken any wrong step.
Yeah.
Even as far, and he's humble too, because I mean, he's gone to, well, not in terms of his kids.
Oh, okay.
All right. music-wise.
Yes.
He's humble. He even went on one day. Yes, he went on one day show. He went on. I mean, music-wise, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's have him.
I'm sorry.
Did he offend you? He didn't receive. He didn't reply her DM. So
What's
he's not
that
humble.
Wizkid picture?
Let me
see. We have to move on.
Musically, he's humble. He went on Simi's show. He made an appearance on Simi's show. Made an appearance on One Day Cole's show.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
That was really nice. Not a lot of artists do that. They don't.
Show.
Yeah, and Davido show as well. There's not a lot of artists do that, especially big artists like him. But you know, he's doing his thing. I like that he's doing that. But on the home front, bro, what's going on?
All right, so let's move on to the next on the list, number 10, Miss Spitfire. What is the number 10? Craziest things that happened this year.
I know you love this topic.
Number 10, no shame for my country.
Hey,
Ghana dusted Nigeria behind as she emerged as the topmost African country with the highest economic growth in 2018.
Thank you.
yeah.
So what is crazy about it? Why is Timani not clapping? But that's another show because nobody cares. We don't need your clap.
I was fixing my drink.
Well, keep fixing
I have to
it.
fix my drink.
Keep fixing it. I hope you use that same energy to fix your economy in Nigeria.
I will.
Yes, use that
When
same
I'm like
energy. Use that
when
same
I'm
energy.
like 45, I will.
Listen, I don't even know why you chose that as your craziest thing that happened this year.
Because from Ghana must go to Ghana don't arrive. Ghana went from the you guys your money was really really bad and now you guys are 1 to 4
It's amazing.
US dollar. That is wonderful.
Yes. So
Not to mention your airport.
I don't know why you went. It's called growth. It's called growth. You can say we were bad, but we are moving up.
That is exactly what I said, Charlie. So
I know you
What
said
you
that.
say?
I was addressing the.
Do not attack the artist.
Okay.
I was addressing the.
Do not attack.
Anyways, go ahead.
Wait, can I say something?
No.
Okay, good, great, crazy. But record-breaking, achieving, everybody has their season. Nigeria has been the giant of Africa for over 10 years. We have broken all these records before. There was a time our GDP was higher than that.
Sorry, wait.
I know we have gone down
So while people are
but
moving
what's the big
forward,
deal?
you guys are moving backwards.
Because we're
Great.
talking about
You just played yourself.
Haven't you heard that
me
sometimes?
just played
Haven't you
yourself.
heard that sometimes
You
for
just
you to
played
jump a
yourself.
very
Some steps
big
back
hole, you have to take some steps backwards so you
Okay,
can
my brother.
dive?
No.
You asked me a question, let me answer you. Why am I making a big deal out of this? Because this happened in
What's crazy about it?
2018. 2018, they managed to get their economic growth all the way up there. Look
By
at the
loaning
charts.
money from China.
It doesn't matter. Is Nigeria not loaning as well?
Not as much.
Not as
What
much.
are they
Ghana is
using?
going,
No matter what they
we
use,
gave you guys the
Nigeria.
list.
It's so bad in Nigeria. Nobody want to loan you shit.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Charlie, you seem plucked by us.
Let me tell you. We
Look at
have
the chat. Let's look at the chat. right now.
Next.
Explain the chat. No, and not next. Look at the chat. All the way over there, Ghana. I see
Now you won't do maths.
Oh,
Charlie, now maths is your favorite subject. You didn't even like maths in school. Now maths is your favorite
We have to
subject.
go to
Let me blow ourselves
Yes.
up. As you can see from the charts,
Hurry.
Nigeria is not even there.
Next.
Where
We're
they at,
invisible.
though?
We're
Where
somewhere.
they
We
at,
are
though?
not there.
Where they at, though?
Okay.
Where they
Hey,
coming?
We
Where they
coming.
All right,
We coming. We coming.
People have come
Nigeria,
already.
our
Now people are
leaders,
coming.
please, we need to
All
get
right,
ourselves
so
our game on,
number 11 on the
please.
list, Timani, real quick. We have
Oh
to.
my
Number
God.
11 on the list is another great one that happened this year, Black Panther.
Hey,
my goodness.
Wakanda.
If
Really?
you're sick of talking about Wakanda, raise up your hands.
I am.
But it was one of the craziest things that happened. So talk about it.
Yeah. So actually, Black Panther broke global records
Global.
and it got the people crazy.
Yes.
To the extent that people wanted to travel to Wakanda. And even Akon wanted to start building Wakanda in Africa.
That's one.
As if that is our only problem. So I just felt we should talk about it a little bit because it was really crazy.
I wonder how that.
I'm glad about the records that that was broken,
Yeah.
but the fact that Wakanda people believe that there was a place called Wakanda and all that,
another
and then
topic.
even Africans like us who post on Instagram and it's going to say
Hashtag.
Ghana forever or say Nigeria forever, they will say Wakanda forever.
Forever.
Now we're done. Lost sheep.
I think it was really great to have this movie because this movie really shone the light on the fact that Africa could be on top of, because we have all of the resources in Africa. That vibranium literally is what is, some of the resources that we have that feeds the world.
Yeah.
So you know what? It shunned the light, and it made people that were scared to travel to Africa want to travel to Africa. It made people that never really wore Ankara or worn whatever to start wearing it. You want even people in China, people in Japan, people in India, people in everywhere are dressing in Africa outfit. I think that just for us to realize that, Africa, I think Africa is one of the greatest places in the world. So for us to have something to shine the light on that scale, really just, that's why people even come. I'm even scared. Maybe that's why China to come destroy us, because of Wakanda. Yeah. But I just want to say that it was really, really great. I was empowered to see little kids, first the little black boys and girls going like this. Little black boys and girls representing Wakanda because they don't know their history, they don't know their culture, and that gave them just a little glimpse of what great
I
is.
like all of that with Black Panther. My own problem that I had about this whole issue, it was the Africans that have actual cultural history, traditional history. Nobody is glorifying Amadio or Batala or Songo. Nobody's saying, Songo, look also. Nobody's saying none of that. They're shouting Black Panther, Black Panther. That is a fictional character, a fictional place, Wakanda, a fictional character. We have all these things. So how about we turn inward, into what we have.
We have to teach people. That goes back to you. What are you teaching your friend or the next friend about African culture? Because that gives you the next step. Because I use that chance to really start to have the conversation about what is Africa, go visit Africa, do do that. And I created even like my skit videos with Miss Ayodele. You don't know the real Wakanda. Videos. I did. I said that the real Wakanda is Ghana. The real Wakanda is Nigeria. You need to visit Africa. And that's just what it is.
It was great. It gave opportunities to the director.
I've never seen Charlie so composed.
No, because I can't be happy.
Come back.
I'm going to give my opinion in the room.
You look like a CEO. It was great.
Let me look professional. Let me get professional.
It was great. It was great.
Yo! What are you doing?
Charlie, go ahead. Say your piece, baby.
You're drinking more.
Keep the glass down. Put down the wine.
Thank God. The last on the list, number 12. Glitz, what's going on?
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I said Glitz and I was looking at you.
This is not even funny, yo. It's not even funny. It's not even funny the way we are selling our lands to China. China has realized that.
So the number 12 on the list.
Number 12 is me.
You? Yo, we have to go. We are on time. Come on.
Okay. Number 12 on the list is the infiltration and the systematic takeover of China of Africa. It's not funny. It is, but the way our leaders look like mumus is funny. They look like goat heads. They are standing there behind Chinese. Yes. They are behind. Can you believe this? They gave them a big loan and they're over there shining eye.
Wow.
Shiny eye to take small money, and the money don't even come back to our economy. They go in their pocket.
Look at Barry. You know. Look at Barry. You know, like the teacher's pet is always in front of the line.
Yeah.
Barry
properly managed. Properly managed. Him with his hand crossed.
Yeah. They're still taking over.
They're still taking over. It's really, really sad, and they're literally taking our resources. They've realized what the West realized, because the West colonized Africa. So now they've realized that, oh wow, this is where all the resources are. So they started with East Africa, and now they're in West Africa. So they're making in Central Africa, they're making their way around, and they're taking over the resources. There's police stations that are run by Chinese government. Can you believe that? And they are running electricity. They are running our TV networks. So what is next? They're teaching Asian language to the children. They are breeding the children and killing the children. I don't understand what is going on, but we need to really be very serious about making sure that this does not happen like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they've already taken a long-term loan, so it's not going to end in 2019. The disrespect is so much to the extent that even Kim Jong-un recently said that they should give him Ghana and Nigeria to recolonize for just 1 year, and he will make them the envy of the world.
Can you believe that?
It's a proposition now. He's just saying.
Imagine the impetus of
Charlie, Timani, you guys should listen to this.
Charlie, are you drinking?
I said Charlie, Timani. I'm sorry. But you guys should look at it from his angle. I mean, we've tried with our leaders. Our leaders are not doing us any good.
Kill them all.
Yeah, look at what they are doing to us. They are taking money, they're taking loans and they're putting it in their pockets. We are not seeing the money they're collecting. So maybe, do you think if we give this guy that 1 year?
Oh, you want Kim Jong-un to recolonize Ghana and Nigeria? Jesus.
I'm asking a question. No. I said, do you think...
Let the war just end. Do you know what that means?
I think in a way he's trying to call our leaders useless.
Yes,
because what he's saying is,
They
I see Africa and I see Ghana, I see Nigeria, and it has great potentials. Just give me 1 year and I will fix it. So in a way, it's a message to us, and we are not listening. We are saying, oh, China. It's a message in there. Yeah. So if they can do if they can use 1 year to fix it, how many years are this African presidents?
58 years.
58 years, 28 years, 30 years. Still president.
Cameroon.
Nothing.
How long has Cameroonian president been in office?
I know how I feel about this Chinese people. You already know. So,
we already know.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I think it's a business.
We already know. You don't want to talk too much.
But what can we do? Is there anything that we can do to make sure that this does not happen?
Move back home.
No, I don't
you
think
have
that's
a house
going to
for me
fix
in
it
Ghana.
like right away.
I need a new house in Ghana. I'll take one by the beach.
Yo, this was some crazy list. We gave you guys 12 craziest things that happened in 2018.
Yes.
Comments below. Let us know what are your lists. We want to know from you as well. Okay.
Yes,
did we miss anything? Let us know in the comment section. We
want it.
No, I didn't finish.
When Charlie's turned up.
Can we wish them happy holidays and all of that? Yeah, can we? Happy New Year, happy holidays. Stop laughing, I'm serious.
Happy All right, let's reach them now.
Okay.
Happy holidays.
Feliz Navidad.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.